Hello, my dear Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is for the week of February 6th, 2023. My name is Alexa. I go by Alexa V Alchemy, and today I'm going to be doing a card pull for you guys. So, I am doing the first pull from the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck. I have a couple of their decks here in case I feel called to pull from anything else, but I felt called to start with this one today. So, we're going to just do a little shuffle here, pull out any cards for you guys. Okay. We also just had a full moon in Leo, which I will probably chat a little bit about, but a lot of themes of self-expression, being willing to be authentic to yourself, and being willing to be seen coming up this week. So, I love this. And I apologize for any background noise. I am staying in a hostel right now, so hopefully it won't be too crazy. But the first card that I pulled for you guys is the card of Green Aventurine, and this card has everything to do with luck, good fortune, new opportunities, new things opening. I feel like a lot of you, there are some new possibilities or new experiences that are either coming into your life or will come into your life that are probably really going to benefit you or bring you amazing learning opportunities or openings within your life. And I did also pull the card of Lemurian Quartz, which has a lot to do with unlocking possibilities, big picture thinking, vision, overall vision. This is like a very Sagittarian card. Both of these cards, honestly, I get a lot of Sagittarian energy. I feel like for some of you, maybe traveling is in the cards. Whether it's with the mind, so maybe reading, philosophy, doing some kind of experiencing other cultures through the mind or through language, but also for some of you, I feel like this week in the cards might be some physical traveling options. Maybe you've been looking at a trip or trying to book one. If that's the case, this might be a good week to do that. But there's a really big encouragement for you in general for this upcoming week, my dear Pisces, to be open to new experiences and to be willing to see things from the bigger perspective. As a Pisces or having Pisces energy in your chart, emotions are really, really big for Piscean energy. You may notice that they can be overwhelming. You may notice that you feel them very deeply. Sometimes with Pisces, the shadow side of Pisces, boundaries can be really challenging because you may tend to take on the responsibilities of others, the feelings of others, etc. as your own. And that's a beautiful part of the gift of Pisces, which is this ability to ebb and flow and to emotionally, I don't want to say manipulate yourself, but to be emotionally, you're emotionally malleable. So your experience is very much affected by the experiences of people around you. And if that's the case, that's completely okay. But with that being said, sometimes you can get lost in the sauce a little bit. And I think for you, being willing to step out of that just a little bit so you can have that big picture view, allowing yourself to have big picture thinking and being open to new possibilities and new opportunities will be amazing ways to balance out this energy that you naturally carry. I did also pull in the reverse the card of clear quartz, crystal clear quartz. I'm sorry. Yeah, clear quartz, okay. And any card when it's pulled in reverse can indicate a level of shadow or something that you may struggle with or something you want to look at within yourself instead of projecting out into the world around you. Key message with this card, there's two things I want to touch on. The first one is amplification. So anytime in a reading that crystal clear quartz is pulled alongside or clear quartz is pulled alongside other cards, especially two quartz cards, there's a really big emphasis on amplification. So that was not how I meant to say that. This card acknowledges amplification. So this can be amplifying these cards, these two cards, like everything said here, very important. It can also be amplifying that these things may be challenging for you. You may have resistance to these. However, this card also acknowledges the things that you focus on will amplify. So whatever you're focusing on in your life right now, those are the things that you're going to experience more of. And having been pulled in reverse, I think for some of you, maybe you've been focusing on negative pieces of your life, negative components of your life, things not going your way, things that are really just presenting challenges for you. And if that's been your primary focus, I think a lot of you are going to be seeing a lot more of that, and you probably don't want to because you're Pisces, and the emotions, if they are too much, they can be overwhelming. So if that is the case, my dear Pisces, I'm gonna pull some guidance for you from another deck on how to navigate and how to work with that. Not necessarily how to avoid those, because I think it's more important for you to learn how to balance than anything. I don't think, especially with any card that has to do with a lot of like water, or sign that has a lot of water energy with emotions, it's not about ignoring those emotions. It's about learning how to work with them and how to balance out with them. So, okay, interesting. The word sacred has come through in 2 cards. Let's see if it comes on the 3rd. Gratitude again. Okay, cool. So, God, all the cards I pulled for you, my Pisces, I love. So, first card that came out of this deck, fill your cup with sacred giggles. This week, if you're feeling overwhelmed, or you're feeling stressed out, or you're feeling just a little bit out of balance, a little bit askew, I think it will really benefit you to focus on spending time with things that bring you a sense of joy and things that make you laugh. Like, be around people that make you laugh. Go to comedy shows. Go listen to stand-up comedy on your laptop or whatever, or watch a funny movie, or spend time around kids or animals, or baby animals especially. Things that make you smile naturally. Those are like one of the best gifts energetically that we can have. And especially if the things you've been focusing on have been negative, or if they've been tough, allow yourself to be exposed to things that bring you a sense of joy. I feel like that exposure to those things that bring you joy will open up new doors for you. They'll open up new opportunities for you. There's also a level of gratitude. If you don't have a practice of gratitude, I would encourage you to start one. Again, with the clear quartz card having been pulled, what you focus on will grow. So if you are struggling with your viewpoints on things, focusing on the things that you are grateful for, the things that you do have. Maybe you don't have the situation that you want, but you are quickly gaining clarity on what you do want. That's something to be grateful for. So create a practice of gratitudes. My recommendation personally, what I've done every single day for the last almost 2 years now, write a list of gratitudes first thing in the morning. Do not check your phone, do not check your emails, do not do anything in your day until you have sat down and written down at least 5 to 10 things that you are grateful for that day. They should be different every day, but they can be very simple, small things. Like, I swear, half the time I do my gratitudes, I write things like matcha green tea lattes, you know, like a small, simple pleasure, but something that you can be grateful for, because the more you focus on those, the more that you attune your vision to those, the more that you see those, the more you will see them. I know that it sounds like a very obvious statement. The more you allow yourself to be like, oh, this is a great thing I have in my life. Boom, there's one thing. It rewires your brain to start looking for those. And so instead of always focusing on the things that are negative, which yes, they happen and it's okay that you notice them, you're opening up space in your brain to focus on things that you actually love about your life. And to the more you tap into the energy of, oh, I love this aspect of my life, or I love this thing, the more you invite for that to come in for you. So my dear Pisces, if you're feeling really, really hyper emotional, if this last full moon was a lot for you, allow yourself to tune in with the things that make you smile and the things that you are grateful for. Do I want to talk about the full moon first, or do I go into the card? I'm gonna go into the card. Okay. No. Yeah. Okay. So I did pull in reverse card of Sacred Mirrors. It's gonna take a minute. I do believe this one is card number 33. Yeah. In the upright position, card looks like this. And for this one, forgive me, I am feeling called to open up the booklet to see what specifically, if there's anything that is standing out with this. So in the reverse, pulled upside down as it was, so this can acknowledge egoism, being overly bothered by traits in others. I'm getting partner. I feel like for some of you, maybe this list of gratitudes, you should do something about your partner. Gratitudes about your partner. Maybe there's been tension in your relationships. That might be something to think about. Also, something else with this card, allowing someone to push your buttons, allowing another's journey to affect your self-worth, not recognizing the lessons other people can give you. So even the people that challenge you, whether it's a partner or relationship or a work partnership, or even just people on the street, people on the bus, people on the subway, people that aggravate you and challenge you, they also have a gift. So knowing that the people in our lives are a mirror to us, light and dark. If you subscribe to the belief that you are infinite potential, that means you are capable of anything. You are capable of the things that you see that you love and admire in other people. You're also capable of things that you kind of detest and don't like and despise in other people. And that's a really beautiful learning opportunity for you to understand, again, more clearly what you want out of life, including who you want to be and how you want to show up. So everything that you are collecting right now is data, it's information, my dear Pisces, for you to better understand the life that you want to be living. Sacred mirrors, again, because you are a Pisces, sometimes this can present challenges. You may be really familiar with this topic already, honestly, because of your capacity to see yourself in others, to see others in yourself. Again, that is one of the most beautiful gifts of Pisces energy. So I would encourage you to create space for yourself to experience that oneness with others, that closeness with others, but also create space for yourself in your mind to know that they are not you. We are all connected, but there is a reason why we have different bodies and different life experiences, and we have this ability to come together, experience things together, and to separate and experience things on our own. And my dear Pisces, again, if you're feeling like lost in this sauce, I think it will really benefit you to take some space and recognize that the people around you are mirrors to you, but they are not you. So I feel like for some of you that alone might just be all that you need to hear. Okay, you can only understand the concept of light when you've understood the concept of dark. So yeah, allow others to show you pieces of who you are, and to show you pieces of who you are not because they are you, again, because they are reflections of you. So being willing to see those reflections and to see them honestly. Again, Lemurian quartz comes with a message of big picture thinking. So this doesn't have to be like something that you're zoomed in on and super focused on. I think this is really serving as a greater life lesson for you. I think there's something in your experience that's serving as a greater life lesson that maybe you're focusing on it really specifically for one situation, or you're seeing like maybe you have a relationship with a coworker, a partner, an acquaintance, someone from the past. I don't know, there's some kind of aspect of like relational aspect with you and another being, another entity, that might be causing a little bit of tension or a challenge for you. And I really just think you have an opportunity to look at that relationship and understand that it is a tool for you to understand something greater. Like, it's not just about this one individual zoomed in experience, connection, thing, whatever. So whatever it is that you are zoomed in and focused on and lost in the sauce in, if you feel like you're lost in anything, my dear Pisces, you have a really beautiful opportunity to translate that to a greater life experience and a greater life lesson. I don't really feel called to pull a ton out of the tarot deck, but I do want to see if there are any cards that want to come out for you as final guidance, anything else to consider for you, my dear Pisces, anything else that would be, I guess, helpful for this upcoming week. Okay. So I pulled for you guys the card of the Queen of Swords. Now, swords are the air sign, if you will, in tarot. So this card really is about making impartial judgments and using intellect more than emotion. So there's a level of emotionality that's important, having emotional fairness, emotions within reason, but also being willing to see things again with the mind. So I think for some of you, pulling all the cards together, my dear Pisces, it will really benefit you this week to allow your emotions to exist, but not to get so lost in them that you lose sight of the bigger picture and the bigger messages of life. So thank you, my dear Pisces, for tuning in. I appreciate having you guys here. If you haven't already, make sure that you follow me on TikTok and Instagram at alexab.alchemy. Press the subscribe button if this was helpful. Also, leave me a little thumbs up at the least you can do, so that I know that this resonated with you or was beneficial. And again, I do these readings every single week, so make sure that you subscribe and tune in every week, or at least on the weeks that you feel you need a little bit of guidance and a little bit of love. So I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Have a beautiful rest of your week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.